Really weird. Oh well. We found a diary of a scientist who fled Winterholm. After the starving city fell into chaos, its leader, an army captain, appointed himself an absolute ruler. He tried to impose order using force. Plenty of people, disgruntled, deserted the city, and most of the others rebelled against him. So, is that supposed to be what's left of him? Another scouts. Ice corridor. We're following the wide corridor of the crossed ice that the ship American dreadnought, the USS Hephaestus, left in its wake. Yeah, there is, let's see, we have Tesla's grave here. Apparently we gave him a decent burial after the population lynched him for being a total ass. Hephaestus is here, I think. Yeah, this is the Hephaestus, what's left of it. So apparently it came down here and ended up there. Nope. A triumph of engineering. We marvel at the fixed slabs of ice that have been crushed and swept aside by the American dreadnought Hephaestus. Soon we might be able to learn how it managed and to accomplish such a feat. We can see a huge silhouette in the distance, which might be its sister ship, the Prometheus. There we go. Let's go to the Prometheus then. Let's go to our options. What else can we do? We already gave our people booze, a public house, dueling laws. Yeah, no, I need every person I can get at the moment. So let's not. That might actually be a good option. And I don't need to waste engineers on. Okay, extra rations for the ill. Well, we don't have that problem right now. Overcrowding. That's actually a fun one. We don't need prostitutes. No, we need hope. That's what we need. Morning gatherings. Let's start with that before we start building propaganda centers, which is fun. It's a lot of fun to do. But what's happening over there? First Londoners convinced to stay. Aha! Look at that. Fewer people want to leave now. That's really good. That's great. Bloody Londoners. Oh, why do I have an engineer working there? I don't want an engineer working there. I want engineers working here. Much more useful. Okay. Are the engineers already started working? Well, they should, because their work shift starts at 6 AM. Get to research, you lazy bums. Put those Oxford degrees at work. Oh, I can now actually... I can now actually start introducing more shifts and it will not cause any discontent. No, it will not. Oh, my people are so happy. I can actually work them to death now and they don't complain. What? We've reached a children's hideout. This cave is a hideout for some children who were evacuated from Winterholm. There were all no adults survived there. We should talk to the kids and take them back to our city. Or we can just leave them there. Just saying. But, yeah, I don't want to be a dick about it. Well, it is a whole new underage workforce, but my my advisor did warn me that the children could unionize. The benefit of these hothouses is I can employ my underage workforce there. And with 30 of those little tigers on the way, I can put them to work over there. Most machinery aboard the USS Prometheus has been dismantled and taken away. The massive steam hammer used to split the thickest ice lies broken by the ship's bow. Oh well. Calculating genius. The dreadnought is stripped of its useful machinery, but its hull contains enough steel to justify establishing an outpost here. Ah, here we have more of Tesla's dickery. Transfer all supplies and able-bodied survivors aboard Hephaestus. Take the amputees only if you have prosthetics to make them useful. Yup. But we have more steam cores. That's a priority. What's that exclamation mark over there? The Londoners, they are leaving. Many people will be hurt, some may die. How am I gonna stop these people? What to do? You know, some of them did kill some of my guards. 33 people will leave the city forever. What to do with them? I don't know. Will they bring children? Because if they were intending to bring children, that would... well, some may die. I don't really care about that at this point. Hope is too low. Oh. Okay, let's let's beat the ever-living crap out of them. Oh my god! Oh. Oh dear. Whoops! Oh well. We forced them to stay. 17 Londoners were injured. 6 of them died. Wow. Okay, that seems a little excessive. Well, that seems a little excessive. Oops. But yeah, at least we have the medical facilities to deal with that. So it's not all bad, you know. Could be worse. Okay, there we go. Ooh, look at that discontent go down. What's this? Fault in the system. Sir, a man is protesting in front of the prison, screaming at the top of his lungs about abuse of our penitentiary system. Who are they looking up? He yells at anyone who passes by. Criminals or innocent people who dare to speak up. Think about it. What should we do with him? We're gonna ignore him. Okay, so this machine is right now. This machine is doing research. Think about that. That machine is about to improve itself. Let's see what the scouts have found. Ruined warehouse. 3 of the 4 walls are still standing, protecting a small stash of snow-covered supplies. Frozen supplies. Let's see. 41 food. More wood. Can never have enough wood, huh? Okay, let's go to the stone ship. What's happening over here? Unexpected guests. Captain, a group of exhausted survivors has reached our city. From their frantic explanations, we know they've come on a great distance. Many of them have died on the way. The phrase doom is coming keeps being repeated. As if they say more refugees are following them. Oh, I'm too good for this world. Gloomy cave. Beset by beasts. We can hear terrified shrieks coming from the cave uphill. When we come closer, several polar bears turn towards us, blocking the entrance. Oh dear. And those beasts are picking them off one by one and feasting on them. Oh dear. Leave the bears alone. Stop oppressing them. Risk attacking the bears. There we go. Royal Poor scouts attacked people in the cave, joined them, and together they drove the beast away. Unfortunately, the scouts died from their injuries. Oops. Oh dear, I need to make a lot more houses more livable. Darn. Okay, maybe it's time for that propaganda center, huh? Let's see. Forceful persuasion, explaining to inmates the enormity of their wrongdoing in a more direct manner, will return them to society faster. Dunno. Let's start with a propaganda center. That sounds a lot more peaceful. Energy on this. Constructing this propaganda building right here. Oh, where to put it? It does need to be a place that I can heat. So, this looks like a good spot. My labor force is huge. Okay, can I go full police state? Can I? What is this? New order. Hope will never be a problem again. Public execution space will be built. All who voice doubts will be treated as traitors. Obedience is the highest virtue without which your city can't survive. Okay. You know what? Just let's just go completely new order. Just maybe there's a Steve achievement or something. I don't know. But let's just go full balls to the walls fascism. Let's just do it. Let's go full authoritarian. Antifa that shit. Whatever. Will be signed. People will die. Send the guards. I will sign the law. Let's not make new order law. Will not be signed.
Hear me.
Yes, I want to know what happens. Boom. There we go. Wham. Yeah, that's right. Work in order. Let's go full socialist, that bitch. Come on. New order. The night of changes. Dawn breaks and the streets are silent. You declared our city be the best unit, the strongest, toughest, most obedient people. There's no place for doubt and troublemakers. Rebels and reactionaries, everyone else who treats the unity of our city under you as the leader of New Order has been dealt with. 26 civilians died, the others have rejected their views. Hope will never be a problem again. No one will think in these categories anymore. Great. Just wonderful. Just wonderful. Wow, look at that. Wow. Oh man. Oops. We became accidental whatever type of authoritarians you despise. For me it's easy, I despise all of them. There we go. This building is manned as well. What do we have here? Execution platform. Sir, an execution platform has been set up by the generator. Whenever you order it to put to use, the public enemy will be executed. This will lower discontent greatly. Okay. Wow. Wow. Just look at that. We've got flags everywhere. It's almost like it's Christmas or something. I don't know. Prepare for the storm. Hope falls. Which will never be a problem again. So, hooray for us. What else do we need to do? Rescue survivors from the deep hollow. Rescue survivors from the snow burrows. Those are... Recall everyone. Sure. I love how tall these buildings are, by the way, compared to the other buildings. I hope that in the expansions we'll have like something like flats that have twice the amount of population, which I wouldn't be surprised about if they do. Bring the sick back to our city. Sure, we have enough. Until now, I think only 3 people are dead. Which is, oh, no. No, I nearly forgot. We killed a bunch of more people than that. You know, there was that little birth of the new order thing. Here we have 24 dead people. Of which the most of them were killed in that, that little scuffle. Right. But yeah, with the obedience meter, basically we're playing on cheat mode right now. Because the only way you can really lose the game is when you lose all hope. And guess what? We can't lose all hope currently. I'm gonna put game in overtime because it's really getting late. And ooh, hungry mother. No, screw you. There's plenty of food. There may have been an underground base here. Ooh, interesting. Danger in the deep. The ruins of the underground base reeks of sulfur. Must have been a warm and sheltered place, but now exploring it depths is dangerous. Exploring the ruins, we found a briefcase signed by Nansen. It seems to contain some interesting blueprints. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. That is interesting. Now I want to know what the technology is. What's happening over there? The food theft causes riots. Coast Guard supervised to cook. Now I recall, yeah, people are really getting pushy over food, even though there's plenty. Bloody hell. There's plenty of food. Okay, the generator is ready. But yeah, I'm not gonna raise it to that level yet. You know what? No. Just put it in overdrive. Just do it. Let's see. Now I'm producing this. Yeah, I'm producing way too much. So my storage facilities. Maybe our health facilities can remain active during the storm. Okay, what do we... Additional scouts. More scouts. Okay. Bit weird that late in the game, but sure, whatever. Okay, that's not doing... let's see, what else do we have? So we have our... Jesus. Where did they find all that cloth? Seriously. Okay, let's see what these scouts have found. Camp Meteor. The camp is built around a large hole in the ice. It might be an impact crater of a meteorite. There's a block and tackle attached to the top of a steel framework built over the hole. Okay. A fallen star. Some scientific operation dedicated to research of whatever punched this hole in the ice. Now the place is deserted and nothing of value to be found. But there is a scattered convoy. Could this be... Are we going to find out what caused the I think we're gonna learn something new today, because I didn't reach this far into the wasteland. Let's see, we got a sawmill, which can still employ people. What do we have here? Doom-mongering drunks. Send them home. Okay, the hothouse has now more insulation. That's great. Oh, we investigated the entire research tree. Alright. What can we do? Streamlined automatons. Sure, why not? Let's make them even more efficient. Sure. So, what have they found? Large crater. It's hard to judge the crater's size from the distance. Its vastness only becomes apparent up close. The camp is empty. Lost without a trace. The crater is fresh with broken ice around the rim. We searched the camp for clues to the scientist's fate. I found none. Everything in order, but there's no perfect order. It looks like they went out to do something and didn't return. Maybe they tried to descend into the crater and got lost in the maze of broken ice. Or got caught by a blizzard. Or both. More technology! Will it be unique? That's kind of what I'm wondering. What I'm hoping for. Because currently my tech tree is quite extensive. Okay, so what's next? You know what, we still have some sawmills. There we have or hunters coming in. Yeah, our food is quite stable right now. So 2 hunters' cabins and 1 industrial hothouse to 1 kitchen, basically. That's what I've got right now. Okay, I'm really hoping to learn some new lore here. Scattered convoy. The convoys have been damaged by heavy blows. The snow has trodden and stained it what seems to be like buckets of blood. Hungry polar bears. Inside damaged crawlers we found several dead bodies. Few of them are torn apart like they were partially eaten by some beasts. Polar bears, we think. We never known for sure what happened here. There's nothing useful for us to salvage in this gruesome place. Okay, so that was a waste of time. Just more dead people. Okay, well, unfortunately we are too late to reach the storm watch. Which is really unfortunate. But maybe we can learn something at Camp Compass. Meanwhile, let's also... Okay, those are the survivors of Camp Vulcan. Did Where are these blokes? Okay, how can I... Whoops. I pressed the wrong button. How can I disband that group? Looks like I can't. Not sure what happened to the... I may have missed something, but I don't know what happened to the outpost team. Maybe were they supposed to be here, the ruined warehouse? I don't know. I think they're dead. No, I am also not sure if I have enough space for the amount of food, because I got additional guests. So let's upgrade our storage as well, just to be on the safe side. Let's see, what else do we have? Do more research. Can upgrade our wall drill even further. my god, look at all those banners. Everything is comfortable. All these workplaces, it's like a home away from home. Everything is comfortable. Steam hubs are working. Even the hot houses are warm enough. They seem to be okay. No, that's also doing well. Even our coal thumpers are now comfortable. Wow. Of course, these are also heated, which is kind of a waste of coal, actually. Okay, explore campus. Small group of scientists is finishing loading their supplies. They work efficiently but in silence, looking somewhat dejected. We're almost helping the evacuations now. One of them tells us, we are used to study the Earth's magnetic field, but there are more important things to worry about now, like survival. We found a fortified hut. Let's check that out. Plenty of time. What's happening over here? Let's see. It's home. Survivors reach the city. They need a place to rest, a bit to eat, perhaps some medical attention, but they are ready to lend a hand however they can. They must be the guys from Camp Vulcan, or whatever it was called. Okay, we've got advanced wall drills, so now we can even create bigger wall drills. Because, you know, there we go. Sure, why not? So I'm not sure about what those steam hubs are doing. Are they like they're heating like an area, or are they heating the homes themselves? Because those are two different things. The food supplies are ready. Okay. Let's see. So what are we waiting for? Well, not really for anything. Well, they only need 5 people. That's nice. So now I guess we're just gonna we're just gonna put them into full overdrive, because now it's just waiting for the storm, really. I can research all these things. I can't do anything with it because I only have 1 steam core left, but I don't know, maybe there's some achievement in there from getting all the research. Let's see, is there any real change going on here? Doesn't look like it. Can we introduce any new laws? Agitator. Efficiency of nearby workplaces. Oh, that's nice.
Hear me. New law in the city.
It's what does it do? Oh, I can like just construct them like the steam hubs on the street. Nice. Workplaces, I guess here. And I think I have some. Oh, you know, just great. You know, just what the people want. Propagandists screaming in your ear, non-stop, day in, day out. Agitators build, hope rises. Yeah. So where are these constructions? Oh, there they are. Just wonderful. Oh man. Welcome to communist Czechoslovakia. I remember I was there as a kid and they had all these speakers around town screaming propaganda at certain times a day. It was really weird. I didn't understand it back. I was like 8 at most. But yeah, they had all those speakers around. I do recall that. It was really odd. Really odd to experience the communist era. So let's see, I have like a kiln that's now converting wood into coal. And as we can see, my wood is still climbing, so I'm sure. Crap. I really need to find a different solution for this. So what, wait, is there something happening? No, we've got 2 more days. We won't survive this. Well, I don't think you've got anything to worry about at this point. What does this do anyway? More efficient. Oh, okay. Alright. What do we have here? A mob storms the stockpiles. We have 24 hours to supply 130,000 wood. Oh yeah, sure. I can do that. I can deliver that amount. Just, build 2. Let's see. Okay. Now the storm is about to hit. It's about to happen. It's gonna happen. It's gonna hit in a moment now. And then we will have no more food production. That will be it. The food we have now, that will be it. That will be the amount of food. There we go. You see, our screen is starting to freeze. The storm hits the city. A howling gale bursts upon the city and the generator creaks and groans under the weight of the wind. Pale fails still toward the rattling windows. Trembling lips utter words of prayer. The cold will be brutal. Hunting is impossible. The soil in the hothouses will freeze. We'll have to make do with the food that we have stockpiled. Yep. This is it. Why are you carrying a flag in a storm? What are you doing? What are you doing, Mordecai? Why are you walking around with a banner like that? Oh wow, there are more of them. Owen, what are you doing? What's going on? No more people are freezing, so I guess that whatever I did worked. Everyone's freezing and we have 0 discontent. That's there we go. Child labor union probably is not gonna like it if I start firing kids, but you know, I got so many laborers already, so. Can I? What happens? When the overdrive is on, the temperature in all heat zones is raised by 2 levels, but the generator stress raises as well. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens there. Ah, here's the execution square. I didn't. What's that yet? Public execution. 1 person will die. Discontent will fall greatly. Awesome. You know what? Let's do a public execution. See what happens, because I have not seen that. I have not seen that yet. Okay, now I want to see an execution. Are we going to see an execution? Oh. Ah, there we go. There we go. Damn, so this guy is being brought there bareback. Wow, that he doesn't die of hypothermia right away. There we go. Yup. So you're gonna get boiled alive. Great. Great! Oh hell. I didn't realize it because they showed it in the trailer, in the cinematic trailer. I didn't realize. I think no, they're freezing him, but no, they're boiling him with steam. Oh my god. That must be a painful death. It's not like being burned alive where you suffocate before you actually, you know, burn up. But here you end basically like a lobster. Oh my god. That must be a horrible way to die. Oh my god. You know, those automatons are not imposing at all. Like, you know, you would totally get used to the idea of a robot roaming around like that across the street, you know. Yep. Would totally get used to that. Okay, we're gonna put back the overdrive. Oh, we got our first. Oh my! Oh, look at all the people now going to the doctor. Oh dear, that's a lot of them. Okay, I stand corrected. I am going to activate the factory once again. Apparently, to build prosthetics. Because I might need them anyway. Yeah, you're all fired.
Bundle up. It's getting colder.
Oh dear. So, the darkness before dawn. Sir, one of our engineer has crashing through a door. White face, demanding to see you. I've run calculations with the new data. It will pause in a couple of days, but the temperature just before the end will drop drastically. Nothing can protect us from such cold. Panic is starting to spread and people are losing hope. Alright, come on. Literally, I'm glad I shut down the overdrive for a moment. What is going on here? People refuse to work. Sure, let them stay home. Whatever. We've got enough coal for a couple of days. Oh, public house is inoperative because it's too cold. Even with the heaters on, it doesn't work anymore. But one more day. One more day, that's it. There's ooh. Let's turn on the overdrive again. Because now, oh wow, it is getting too much for my hospitals right now. Oh, what's going on? Panic spreads. What's happening there? Miracles happen, sir. It's a miracle. The man who went looking for his daughter is back. He brought... How did he survive? Seriously? How did he survive? Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I am glad to hear that actually. But very hard to believe. People are freezing. Oh god. Hey, let's turn on the overdrive again. Oh dear. Work ceases. Fear of the storm. Sir, most of the people have abandoned their workplace to stay home with their families. Only medical facilities are still functioning. The city holds its breath, waiting for whatever end it will bring. Oh yeah. Oh man. This is terrible. Yet they're still walking outside. Oh look at that. A third of my population is now ill. Wait. I can turn on the overdrive for just a moment. That's it. That will be it. That's the last. The storm ends, the wind dies down, and the temperature finally starts to rise. An eerie silence descends on the city. Really? That was it? That's it? The people survived. We made it. You know, we just turned into a frigging authoritarian state, but you know, we survived, you know. That's what matters. So yeah, that was my playthrough of Frostpunk, the first scenario. The main story, as it were. Yeah. And I really enjoy this game. And yeah, I seem to have cracked the code to basically win it on cheat mode. But yeah, the game does throw something really heavy on you. This is the moderate difficulty, so yeah, you can play it on tougher difficulties if you want. But yeah, but I already finished the other two scenarios, which are also very fun challenges, by the way. But yeah, I hope they bring out more scenarios very soon, because yeah, I've played them all now. So once you play them, you kind of know what to expect, because it's a narrative. But yeah, I like the ending. Yes, and in the fight for survival, we crossed the line. Order became despotism. Oh, okay. But yeah, I like this top-down view of the city, though. But was it worth it? So yeah, a bit preachy at the end, but yeah, no, great game. Let me know if you want me to do more Let's Plays like this. I particularly enjoy strategy games, city builders, stuff like that. So that's what I'm gonna do. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna bid you adieu. And as always, make it your way. Good night.
7 pure energy. You'd like to share my reality, but you would not like to share what it brings to pass for me. Come to me into the fire, give me some companion here. Actors in our hypocrisy, we enjoy it even more. Come to me into the fire, be my companion in the heat.